Right guys, so officially 3 weeks out today. So this morning, woke up, had that weigh-in that you saw, 140 pounds, just over 140 pounds. That's crazy that I'm that though, because right before I started lifting entirely, so like getting on for 3 years now, it might actually be like tomorrow. I've been training for 3 years, so that's a crazy coincidence. So 28th, I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but the 28th of August is when I took my like first progress picture. And yeah, just around that time, I think when I started, I was about 138 pounds. So a lot skinnier than I am now, at least I think so, a little bit. I've made some gains. But it's just crazy how I'm still around the same kind of weight as I was when I started, but because I'm much leaner, and I just got quality muscle there in place of where I had that kind of skinny fat physique. Yeah, it's just weird that I'm weighing the same amount, being 140 pounds now, gone past the point where I'm the leanest that I've ever been. Even last year when I dieted for like 20 weeks and dropped 30 pounds, because my starting weight was quite high, by the time I finished it, I was still carrying quite a lot of fat. Like for instance, when I push my hand against my abs, there would always be that little bit of like fat right at the bottom of the lower abs that I'd still be able to feel, and if I had like a side view, I'd still be able to see like that little groove where I just know that there's a bit of fat there, which isn't a big deal. I obviously dropped loads more other than that, but I'm seeing loads of different areas of my physique kind of look better than they have because I've lost more weight than I ever have before. Just in general, I feel like I've already achieved what I set out to do at the start of this prep in terms of my body composition. So it's now just a case of keep going, keep chipping away at the last little bits of fat that I have until show day. Also would have seen I did some posing this morning. I think that's a big improvement from what it was before, but that's still, it looks very, I don't know, like the smiling looks very forced and just it's not as smooth as it needs to be. So I'm just gonna keep again working away at that and keep you guys updated with how I progress and improve with regards to my posing.
Throw that in the bin.
What? Yes. Actually, no, I do need it. How good am I actually being punctual for once?
I know. It's a miracle.
It is a Christmas miracle.
I've been looking at Christmas trees.
She hasn't stopped going on about Christmas for like the last 3 months. It is the most wonderful time of the year though. Although today it's very sunny and
Sucks.
it doesn't suck. Look how bright it is. I bought you a drink.
Thanks. Oh my god, it's the one I like, isn't it?
Yeah, she only drinks the Ripple one. Doesn't like the others.
It's so dark.
You're pretty brown. Right.
Let's try some. Oh wait, you can't drink it, can you? Or can you? I don't know.
That is the question. Because today's...
Oh, I just brushed my teeth.
You're nasty. Yeah, I don't know, because there's like 40 grams of carbs in 1 can, and I don't usually drink my calories. But today's a refeed.
Just,
so
I'm sure even a few sips isn't really going to make that much
should I
of
do
a
it?
difference.
I might have sips on the drive home, and then just round up to like 10 grams of carbs. Because I'm on 550 today, so I've got loads. I think it's safe to say that I can drink some calories. Although, some. Only today. Tomorrow's back to not eating much. Although we're going to have a pizza tonight, aren't we? Hopefully. Jasmine's sorting out the tunes of a little road trip playlist. Currently listening to Busted, bringing back loads of memories from when I was a kid. Got a very embarrassing story that my brother's probably not going to be pleased for me to share with anyone, but back when we were proper young, like he was probably like 12 or 13. I'm like 2 or 3 years younger than my brother, but we used to dress up as like Busted, me, him and my cousin. Have like loads and loads of gel in our hair and just spike it up crazy trying to look like them, and I used to live, in my old house, we had like this fireplace with like this big like platform that you could stand on in front of the fireplace, and we used to use that like our stage with our we'd hold pool cues in our hands with our little waxed up hair, wearing the busted outfits, and we'd play the music, pretending to play guitar on a pool cue.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fun fact about me. Right guys, as promised, I've got pizza here for my last meal of today, for today's refeed. So I've had plenty of carbs, 550, I don't know if I said that earlier, I think I did. But I've had mostly complex carbs so far, so like a lot of bread and like starchy carbs so far, including the pizza. So right now what I've actually got here is a sloppy Giuseppe, which is a very funny name, but also a very nice pizza. I think that's the Pizza Express one that you can buy in a supermarket. And then along with that I've got a sesame seed bagel, just with a little bit of Proactive butter on it. And then in this bowl here I've got something that Jasmine's very jealous of, because these aren't vegetarian sweets and so she can't have them. But I've got some wine gums in here, just one whole packet, and actually perfectly matches up with the number of carbs I'm meant to have today, which was a treat. And what we're going to do now is watch another horror. We're in a bit of a horror mood lately. We're going to watch Death Note, which is a new movie on Netflix. Well, we're guessing.
It's a Japanese anime, but they've made it into a film.
Yeah. It looks a bit spoopy.
Yeah,
bit
a little demon.
Yeah, it's got demons in it, so it might be. Anyway. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, just got to the gym, and I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I'm very tired right now. Not gonna lie, I actually don't really feel like going in and training. And I can't really take a rest day because I took a rest day on Monday. Just gonna have to go in, discipline myself, fuel myself up a pre-workout, and just see how I get on in there. So if you guys ever have those days where you know that you need to go to the gym, then you've got to have discipline in times like this. I'm making this sound so dramatic, but it's really not. It's just, I don't want to go, and I've had days like this before. So get your ass in gear, keep your goal in mind, and just see how we go on. If I walk in there and I'm still too tired and I literally can't get a good workout in, then I will just allow myself to go home and rest and come back stronger the next day. But if you have days like this, just go to the gym. It's better than just sitting there in bed or sit in front of the TV or whatever, and just getting in the atmosphere of being around people lifting, and just the music, the gym atmosphere might actually help you. So get off your ass and go and do it. Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another workout commentary. So did back and shoulders with this workout and jumped right into things by doing the straight arm rope push down. So you can do this with a bar, you can do this with a kind of easy bar attachment, whichever feels most comfortable. I prefer doing it with the rope because I feel like I can kind of pull past the full contraction and actually go right past my hips and just really squeeze the hell out of my back. But that is a really useful way of warming up the back. Just keep it on a really light weight, focus on the form, getting a really full stretch, full contraction, as I just said with the ropes. After that I actually went on to wide grip pull-ups, which I haven't done in a while. I figured I've dropped about almost 20 pounds on this prep, and I haven't done pull-ups in a while, so I wanted to see where I was with those. It's the kind of thing that I say I'm going to stay consistent with, but then I kind of avoid them when I go in the gym, just because I don't really feel that they help me with that much with like muscle gain. I feel like if I do a lat pull down and just put on the exact weight that I want to use, then I feel I get along much better with that. But I managed to get 9 today, so that's kind of where I thought I'd be, considering I dropped weight, because obviously the lighter you get, the lighter the load is. So yeah, I did 3 or 4 sets of that, and it was nice to just kind of switch things up and see where I am with certain exercises. This one with shoulders that you're seeing here, this is a little bit out of the ordinary of what you would usually do for my shoulders, but my front delts are something that I feel it's really hard to get a good mind to muscle connection on, and it's definitely the weakest point of my delts, something that I really want to work on when it comes to my off season. As well as a couple of other things, but I honestly think that that's probably the biggest point that's bothering me, and I really want to grow and I really want to bring out, because it does make a upper portion of the physique look so much better and kind of brings out that V taper. Shoulders have a big part to play in that. But yeah, I did alternating dumbbell front raises. So as you can see here, the one that I'm not using, the arm that I'm not using, I'm actually still holding a dumbbell, it's just I'm using it there as kind of a counterweight so that I have balance. As well as this, you could also just grab the bottom of the bench, so the seat that you're sitting on, whilst you're using your other arm to do the front raise. So keeping your shoulder blades protracted forward and kind of in a natural position, not bringing them back intentionally or anything like that. And yeah, just bringing it up to at least about eye level, possibly even further if you can, and keeping tension on the muscle by not fully relaxing it there at the bottom. As well as doing these, I also find that doing supersets really helps me with my front delts. So if you struggle to find good muscle connection on any muscle group, then just try loads of different things. I'm sure you'll find something that works and just stick with that. So that's the workout commentary. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Right guys, another gym session done, another cardio session done. Before I went in there, I told you I felt like crap, and throughout the workout I felt like crap, to be honest. But glad that I got it done, glad that I got in there. But yeah, just pretty tired, and it doesn't help that lately when I've been sleeping, if I sleep on my side, for some reason when I wake up, my shoulders, like more of my rotator cuff, the actual muscle, just aches so bad. Do you guys ever get that? I don't know if that's just me, but lately just whenever I sleep on my side I wake up and my shoulder is in agony. So training shoulders was a little bit difficult today, but I kept it light. Back went okay, cardio went fine, and most importantly showed up and got it done. So I'm gonna go home now and eat and wrap up the day. Okay guys, so I'm now home from the gym, and post-workout meal and also last meal for the day is literally just one sesame seed bagel. I had one whole pack of this honey roast ham in there, so 5 slices, but because I also had about 20 grams of cheese, which isn't that much compared to the ham, I actually snacked on 3 slices whilst the bagel was toasting, and then put the other 2 in there, so there's not actually that much ham in there. Just trying to keep the ratio of the cheese and the ham as equal as I can. So although at the end of the day it's largely about macros, when it comes to reaching your goals, like with nutrition, if you count macros of course, it is also about enjoying your food. So as well as counting macros to fit things like peanut butter in, to fit chocolate in, to fit cereal in, the kind of things that you wouldn't think you'd be able to eat and still lose weight. It's also about making the ingredients work, I guess. So I actually made this mistake the other day. I put about 5 slices of ham in my bagel and then about 25 grams of cheese, and all I could taste was ham and then like the tiniest bit of cheese as like an aftertaste, and it just didn't work at all. It was pretty much just like a ham bagel, which was not what I wanted. So yeah, make sure that you're still keeping the ratios fairly normal, and as it's ham, I don't really mind just snacking on it whilst I'm like waiting for other stuff, so I can still get the macros in either way, but my actual meal, which is the bagel, isn't compromised. Just gonna set you down there for a minute. Whilst I was doing cardio, I was also looking at some camera gear, so I haven't upgraded my camera gear like at all, other than the fact that I went from my iPhone to this Canon G7X, which I'm using now, and hopefully we'll be using for a while, because I think this is still pretty decent quality. But I've also been looking at GoPros. I think I'm going to get a GoPro Hero 4. I really want to get one because I've got a lot of plans coming up, a lot of things that I want to do with GoPro, just loads of ideas that I want to put into play with a GoPro camera. Obviously like getting a strap around the chest and getting like a helmet cam, something like that. So yeah, gonna look for one of those, but I definitely think that's something that's going to be brought to the channel in the next year and hopefully towards the end of this year. Got loads of video ideas for GoPro footage. So yeah, that's actually going to wrap up this video. Hopefully this one isn't too long. Hope you guys don't mind when the videos are a little bit longer, like 15 minutes, 13 minutes, stuff like that. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciating everyone's support so far with this prep. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Physique project. So see you guys in the next video.